Welcome. My name is Peter Strong and I provide online therapy via Skype for overcoming anxiety and depression and other common emotional psychological problems that might benefit from online psychotherapy. Many people come to me after trying many different approaches, counseling, psychotherapy in person, and also medications. And they tell me that while these approaches sometimes help them overcome temporary symptoms of anxiety or panic attacks or depression, they don't seem to provide any kind of lasting improvements in their condition. And for me, this is not at all surprising because medications and general talk type therapy does not really change the underlying patterns of habitual thinking and emotional reactivity that feed anxiety and depression. They only treat symptoms, and that's not enough, in my opinion. We need to be able to change those underlying habits that create your emotional suffering. And that's what I offer during the online therapy sessions that I provide. I specialize in mindfulness therapy. Mindfulness is an extremely effective way of changing habits. It allows you to develop a conscious and compassionate relationship with your emotions and with your thoughts. And this is essential. You have to learn how to sit with your emotions and thoughts without becoming identified with them and without becoming reactive. If you can do that, then you stop feeding those habits, basically, and this creates the ideal conditions whereby the habit of anxiety or depression or any other emotional, psychological form of suffering will begin to resolve itself. If you don't feed it, it will resolve itself. Also, if you stop feeding it and you establish a good relationship with your emotions, then you're in a much better position to be able to help your emotions resolve themselves. You learn how to interact with them with more consciousness and more compassion, the same way that you might relate to a child or another person who's in pain. If you are reactive, you are not going to be able to help them overcome their emotional suffering. You have to be non-reactive in your relationship to them. And it's exactly the same with our emotions. We have to learn to be non-reactive in relationship to our anxiety, our fear, our panic, our depression, our obsessions, whatever emotional suffering that you are experiencing. You have to establish a good relationship with them. Then you can actually help those emotions change themselves and heal. This is one of the central themes in mindfulness therapy, is building this relationship. And a second important concept for you to understand is that your anxiety, your depression, your suffering is already trying to heal itself. It's only because of the problem of reactivity that gets in the way of it healing itself. So that's a very important thing to understand. It's not so much us trying to fix or change our anxiety or depression, it's allowing them to change and heal in a natural way by themselves. And the less reactive you become, the more this happens. So if you'd like to talk to a therapist online, do please go to my website and learn more about this online therapy service, and then contact me and we can schedule the session, and you can see for yourself the power of developing mindfulness in relationship to your emotions. Thank you.